Hey everybody, USMC American here. Today we're diving into the world of electronics. But don't worry, I promise to keep it simple and fun. Ever wonder how your laptop screen gets such a crisp, clear picture? Or how your car's entertainment system connects to the display so seamlessly? Well, chances are it's using something called LVDS. So buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's get started with what is LVDS, Low Voltage Differential Signaling, a simple guide. Alright, first things first. LVDS is all about sending information really fast. Think of it like the Autobahn of the electronics world. Laptops, TVs, tablets, cameras, even cars, you name it. If it needs to send information quickly and reliably, LVDS is probably involved. It's everywhere, and for good reason. It gets the job done without hogging power or messing with other sensitive electronics. It's like the quiet achiever of the electronics world. So how does it actually work? Well, imagine a regular electrical signal traveling down a wire. It's like sending a message in a bottle down a stream. It gets there eventually, but it's not exactly speedy. LVDS is different. Instead of one wire, it uses two. The signal isn't just sent down one wire. It's actually the difference in voltage between the two wires that carries the information. Think of it like a tug of war. This differential signaling is what makes LVDS so fast, efficient, and resistant to interference. Okay, so maybe you're thinking, Fred, that's great and all, but why should I care? Well, my friend, let me tell you, this differential signaling business has some serious perks. First off, it's incredibly energy efficient. We're talking about using very little power, which means longer battery life for your devices and less heat generated. And because it uses such low voltage and has that clever differential system, it doesn't create a lot of electrical noise. That's super important for sensitive electronics that don't like interference. So, yeah, LVDS is pretty darn cool. Hold on to your hats, folks, because it's time for a fun fact. Did you know that LVDS only uses a tiny amount of electricity? We're talking about something like 3.5 milliamps. To put that into perspective, that's about 25 times less power than some older systems. That's like choosing a bicycle over a gas-guzzling truck. No wonder your devices stay cooler and your battery lasts longer. By now you're probably wondering where you can find this magical technology. Well, my friend, it's all around you. Take a look at your laptop or tablet screen. Yep, LVDS is probably hard at work there. And that fancy car entertainment system with a crystal clear display? You guessed it, LVDS. Again. But it's not just consumer electronics. Cameras in factories and labs, cables inside your TV. Even some computer parts like FireWire, SATA, and HyperTransport all rely on LVDS. It's like the unsung hero of the electronics world, quietly making everything work better. Let's talk screens for a minute. Remember those old bulky CRT monitors? They were huge, heavy, and took up half your desk. Well, one of the reasons flat panel screens became so popular is because of LVDS. See, big screens need to send a ton of video data from one part of the device to another. Think about all those pixels. LVDS swooped in and made that process way more efficient. It reduced the number of wires needed, making everything slimmer, lighter, and more reliable. Talk about a game changer. Now here's where things get a little more technical, but stick with me, folks. LVDS can actually work in two different ways, parallel and serial. Parallel LVDS is like sending a bunch of messages at once, each with its own dedicated wire. It's fast, but it requires a lot of wires, which can be bulky. Serial LVDS, on the other hand, is like taking all those messages, putting them in a single file line, and sending them down the wire one after another. It's super efficient and only needs a few wires. Think of it like a digital zip line for data. Okay, I know what you're thinking. Fred, you're losing me with all this technical jargon. Don't worry, I've got you covered. To switch between parallel and serial LVDS, we use a special chip called a SerDes. That stands for Serializer Deserializer. Catchy, right? Basically, this chip acts like a translator, converting data from parallel to serial and back again. It's like the Rosetta Stone of the electronics world, allowing different parts of a device to communicate seamlessly using LVDS. Now, even though LVDS is still widely used and super reliable, newer technologies are starting to emerge. Embedded DisplayPort, EDP, and MIPI DSi are two examples. These are like the new kids on the block, especially in smartphones and newer laptops. They offer even higher speeds and lower power consumption. But here's the thing, LVDS is still a workhorse. It's cheap, simple, and just plain works. So while newer technologies are exciting, don't expect LVDS to disappear anytime soon. Well, folks, that's LVDS in a nutshell. We've covered a lot of ground today, from its humble beginnings to its vital role in modern electronics. Hopefully, you now have a better understanding of this amazing technology and why it's such a big deal. Remember, the next time you're enjoying a crisp image on your laptop screen or watching a movie on your tablet, give a little nod to LVDS. It's the unsung hero working behind the scenes to make it all possible. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. And as always, thanks for watching. USMC American out.